Good morning. Peace be with you. Have you ever been afraid? Of course you have. Everybody's been afraid. I've been afraid, and I ran through some times when I've been afraid this morning as I thought about fear. Uh, Probably the earliest memory I have is when I woke up in the hospital after a really bad car accident. A drunk driver hit my mother and me. We'd gone out to the store just not too far from our home, and a really bad accident. I was slung through the windshield and woke up in a hospital um, separate from my mother. And it was a very fearful time for me and all of my family, really. We were lucky we survived. The man who hit us did not survive. A few other times, leaving home for basic training, knowing that my life would never be the same again. Being on a plane, hitting an air pocket. I remember how frightening that can be, which still kind of gives me jitters when I fly. Um, Fear of failure when I went off to college. Coming out as a gay man. That's a really big one and stretched over quite a long period of time. And then following that, coming home one day and finding the word fag spray painted across my front door of the apartment that I lived in, not knowing if somebody was there. So those are some of the fearful times for me. Um, so I was thinking about fear because today is the Feast of the Immaculate Conception in the Catholic tradition, and the reading and the lectionary is where Gabriel, the angel Gabriel, visits with Mary, and it says that Mary was afraid, and it made me think about, what that must have been like for her to have the angel show up and make this announcement to her and be so confusing, not certain what it would all mean for her life. Certainly, her life would change forever. Um, so don't let fear bind you up. Mary didn't let fear bind her up. She stepped into it. She accepted the time for what it was, even was transformed by the fear, transformed from a fearful event into a holy event. So we can do that as well. And I think the more we can reflect on times of fear and go through those times and see how they maybe have transformed us, hopefully, into something more holy and life giving. Um, our, our fear can be overcome with holy will and with confidence and strength and the knowledge of the joy that runs deeper than any fear. We can overcome. So I hope as we go through this season that you can reflect on some of these things as we anticipate and wait for the arrival of the Christ child. Blessings, peace,